Alright, we're back with Jojo Still Borrowing chapter 36. We just came off of one of the best fights. I mean, the best fight in Still Run. Ringo, great side villain. I kind of said the same thing in the last one, but it just continues to be true. And Jaro has gotten a little bit more growth, I guess. He has grown more. So at the end of the video, I'll talk about a bit more of like personal stuff that's happening on terms of the uploads, what's to come and everything. So for the ones that are interested, stick to the end. But let's just get right into it. Alright, here we go. So we got Ringo's time ability. Almost looks like a watch, right? The thing, a tad bit. Yeah, a belt, a watch. Wristwatch, yeah. Okay. The Green Tombstone, part 1. The Green Tombstone, interesting. What is that shot of Jaro? Why is he looking so zesty, bruh? He's got, yeah... Then the belt, like... He's looking like, he just came out of the striptease or something. Okay. 20 day of the 4th stage, a full day until Kansas City, the goal, 2 hours until sunset. Mississippi River. Okay. Date, stage, about, okay. Race withdrawal. Diego Brando first, okay. Okay, so we used the stand, I guess, the weapon of hot pants to heal the wound kinda and remove the bullet as well. It definitely is kind of I don't know if I talked about this, but you know, the bullet being lodged in there is like with the guy that Mista fought on the truck, the car. Now we're not gonna have like this, like a scar like this the whole time, right? Like that's gonna get... It's gonna look better than this, right? What are we looking at here? There's a cage and everything. Hey, is your head feeling alright? Listen, I think I just came up with something, an original gag, okay. But listen up, I'm only going to do it once, so pay attention. Only once, alright? Look at my fingers. How many am I holding up? Excuse me, let me pass. 0, 0. And that was the gag. What do you think? It was pretty good, pretty hilarious actually, right? It gets funnier with time. Don't take my idea just because you like it. What? Sorry guys, I'm missing the joke here. Mr. Orsi, let me pass. Johnny, alright, let's get going. I sprayed the hot pants wounds too before he could wake up, okay? So we're saying he's not dead. Keeps looking at the door. He was a terrifying enemy. I wonder if all the others we're going to encounter are going to be like him. I mean, for me as a viewer, I kind of hope so, because he was really cool. He was great. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Probably chilling, huh? But it's not like we can quit the race now. But you weren't going to quit anyway, right? Even if we did throw the race, you'd still be chased by the government for the rest of your life. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. Like you said, I don't have any intention of dropping the race. Actually, I feel emboldened. Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel the same. Let's go to Kansas City and lead. Alright, so Jaro has kind of stepped up to Johnny's level in that mindset, I guess. Also, the identity of the corpse, who is this saint? We need to get some information from the Vatican, yeah. Whoa, this guy, he has a lot of stuff. Let's take all of his roast beef sandwiches. If we eat all of them, that would mean that he'll have no more evidence left to sentence to. Yeah, surely that's the reason. Or maybe we can eat the meat and leave the bread to piss him off, huh? Yo ho ho. Is he really alive? It's like... Ah. Okay. So there's and of course he touches the boob. The boobs. Okay. What the odd pants? No way. Okay. So I mean, I've thought it was a female at first, but the boys kind of convinced me, and the story seemed to go that way. But I guess no. Uri Johnny in points that cream guy is still in front of us, as is his guy. Well, that's a surprise. I mean, but I guess it doesn't matter. He know Hot Pants, no matter who he might be, has nothing to do with us. I feel like this won't be the last time we see Hot Pants, though. Let's see, man. Being seen isn't an issue, but being followed by those balloons is a problem. Let's move through the trees. Also, when you talk, cover your mouth with your hand. Really? I mean, I guess. Like this with your hand, but why? It's lip reading, don't let them read our conversation from the sky. It's what they teach in the US Army. It's not anything special really, but those that are up there are sure to have been trained in it. Still is definitely working with the government. Okay. Yeah, he's on it. Not really important. Hey look! Poco Locals here, Sandman coming too. Looks like we're somewhere towards the lead. Okay. Poco Loco, bro, it's been a while. Hey Sandman, we need to ask you something. Who's in the lead right now? Have you seen Dio? Does Sandman have a stand now? Hey, looking good as usual. Come on, tell us. We want to know what's going on right now. Is Dio your only rival? Well, no matter. I saw Dio's track this morning. He's about an hour ahead of us, as you predicted. He's in the lead and he took the route with the fewer rivers. An hour. We still have a day left. We can catch up to him. See, man. And one other thing. A storm is going to hit tomorrow. The last stretch of the race is going to be difficult. I like a good storm in anime manga. It makes for a good setting, cool ambience, so I'm here for it, man. In the first stage, I was awarded the victory instead of you. That's why I'm telling you this. Now we don't owe each other anything, alright? Interesting panel in the bottom right as well of Jaro. It's a clear sky, but we can trust what Sandman says. I mean, he's kind of looking at the sky right after what he said. So Dio is an hour ahead of us, and it's going to be a storm and not just rain. Then that means that traveling by horse is going to be nearly impossible in tomorrow's weather. Looks like a change of plans, Johnny. It's almost dark, but let's move our horses as far as we can. If there's going to be a storm tomorrow, that'll be better for our horses. Then we'll wait for the storm to quiet down at a good spot and head straight for the goal. Turbo right there. Okay. This place with the turbo, we can go here after we finish the race and then we'll secretly retrieve the corpse part. You okay with that? It's kind of interesting how the route and everything makes a cool, weird shape, almost like a face and a neck. I don't know if that has any meaning, but it could just be a coincidence. Jaro, we can't do that. Sandman said that you took the route with the least amount of rivers, the northern route. The northern route doesn't have any tributaries of the Mississippi River. That means Dio is heading to the northern part of Kansas. Okay, so he's going there, straight there, huh? He's heading towards it, yeah. Nice shot as well. Dio knows where the turbo is due to his left eye. He plans to get the corpse swab before he finishes this race. So we gotta go straight to it, huh? Also, damn it, I just remember inside Ringo's cabin there was a bird cage, okay, yeah. I thought there was something weird. There was an empty bird cage in that cabin. Okay. Yeah, I know, so what were you trying to say? Would have been fun if there was a bird in there, but I didn't realize. It was empty, there weren't any birds in there. So... did he send those birds, right, to send a message maybe? Something. So that means the government is onto us. Ringo already sent the information about Turbo with a carrier pigeon. Yep, even before we came, I wouldn't put it past him. How fast do pigeons fly? Did we see? I wonder now if we saw like some pigeons flying or something. I have no idea where he sent it, but it's much faster than the horse, much faster. Jaro, I'm going to run through the storm. It might already be too late, but we have to get there before we get to the goal. I mean, yeah, unless maybe Jaro has another plan, I would say, yeah, this current Jaro probably would be like, alright, Johnny, here we go then. And it's cool as well because most of the time it's always just Jaro that's just kind of going and Johnny has to follow even if it's dangerous. And now it's like Johnny is the one being like, we're going straight to the storm, you know. There we go, the rain. Can he fly upwind? No, it can only adjust directions depending on the wind. How long can I stay in the air? As long as the balloon has gas in it, it can stay in the air as long as needed, but realistically speaking, it uses a lot more gas going up and down, so it usually comes back to land by dusk. I have 2 or 3 questions, syllables. Whose finger is this, man? I mean, this has to be a Sten user or someone. Let's see. Yeah, okay. It is Valentine. I was like, yeah, I mean, pink, it kind of has to be. How many are currently being flown in the race area? About 36. That is during good weather. Then this is my final question. Despite having so many of them on the lookout, why am I getting reports that Johnny, Joestar, and Gyro Zippily are missing? Huh. Why does this always happen, and why have they not found the pigeon that Pringle sent from his... Huh, they haven't found the pigeon? Wrangle's pigeon aside, it is impossible to track 2 people from the area at all times. That might be. These are just petty details. Hold up. Maybe it's just the angle. Does he look taller? Like, it's not me, right? He looks taller, I don't know. That might be... I can be sensitive to those details, okay? This is a personal hypothesis, but sorry, but I believe it is because Till is not willing to cooperate. Okay. So is the pigeon not, you know, because of Stefan? Perhaps he's trying to interfere. Those hot air balloons are his property after all. You think that the promoter is double crossing us? Impossible. Even if that was true, still would have nothing to gain. He has no motive. That's right, normally promoters seek wealth and fame. Yep, that's not really what Stefan is fully after, huh? But there's something different about him. He has passion. Yep, exactly. Something akin to a child's dream. Petty idealism. Especially after Monument Valley. Yes, passion. Petty idealism. As he says, these are just petty details. Okay. So I wonder. I mean, we know. Well, I mean, that was, I guess, from Jaro's perspective a little bit more. I don't know why they maybe would want the corpse. But now I'm just thinking he says seek wealth and fame, and I know he's not a promoter, but are you after? Is that part of what you're after? And he says akin to a child's dream, like does he see that petty idealism, right? So if he thinks that's foolish, he thinks that's not something that he cares about, maybe, right? That he doesn't, I don't know. That's just my speculations, especially with the expression he has there in the drawing. A child's dream as well, I kind of like that, as that almost contrasts Gyro and Johnny a little bit. With Stefan. That might not be his intention now that, but I have a feeling that he will betray us. I wonder which, I wonder which. I feel like he is not necessary to this race, but at the same time, he might still be useful to me. So he's thinking about getting rid of him. Don't you dare touch him, bruh. Steven still has charisma. I keep calling him Stefan. I hope it. I might have been saying his name wrong. I don't know. The medium middle class volunteer workers. He has many followers. If he disappears, the race will be plunged into confusion. Yes, I see. Let's hold that thought for now. But once he stops being of any use, we must ask him to take his leave. What do you mean by that? We must find the next corpse part that is located somewhere here in Kansas. When he says take his leave, is he actually just gonna ask him, hey bro, either you die or you leave? And I know he doesn't like when, I don't know what he said, but like he's like, those are just orders or something. He doesn't like when it says like murders or whatever. He was like, it's an order. The next corpse part is the spine, okay. According to Joseph of Arimathea, map is backbone is here somewhere. The central part of the human body. The most important part. Yep, exactly what I was thinking. I was like, bro, the spine, yeah. As long as we have it, the other parts will come on their own. Goddamn. We must retrieve it. We must. Is it me or... I mean, it could just be Araki's art style kind of changing and getting better, but is it me or he looks different? Like, he's clearly looks taller, but I don't know. Call the stand users to this town. Oh boy. Well, that's a cool perspective as we pan out of the window with the rain. Very nice. Call the stand users. This is giving me DO vibe with all the freaking stand users in part 3. Madam, Mr. Still, Madam. Oh wait. Huh. So they're right there, and that's okay. That's the window where we are. So really, it's simple, but I like the little shot of Lucian at the top. Are you listening to me, Mr. Steele? Mrs. Steele? In 2 to 3 days, participants express are going to flood into the city. I wonder if she could hear that. I have mountains of work and yet you still requested for a tutor and I agreed to it. I'm busy too, and what is this? Oh, the calculations. You haven't paid attention to what I've been saying at all, just looking out the window. Hmm. Okay. The fact that I've been learning lip reading from you. Have you told anyone about it? Interesting. Jarwell is just talking about that. You haven't told anyone, right? Right? No one knows, right? Ah, so she wasn't hearing, she was lip reading, huh? Yeah, Lucy is gonna be very important for the plot with Valentine and everything. I mean, the fact that she has blonde hair and pink, I know it's not like official coloring per se, but yes, of course, that was what we promised. She's tearing up. Alright, well, I'm quitting studying. None of this makes any sense. I don't get it at all. I'm falling asleep already. I have no knack for it. Hmm. He's probably going to yell at me for being too unfocused. Here's your money. Go home, please. Hmm. She's shaking. She's scared, holding her arm like this, crying. Lucy, as long as you're here beside me, I'm content with leading an ordinary life. I don't need anything else. Well, I guess it makes me a little happy to see my names in the papers, even if those papers are going to be in the trash by next morning. Talking about the fame that Valentine was talking about, it can just be in the bottom corner in tiny letters. That's fine with me. Just for that, I'll put my whole heart and soul into this race. You said the thing, heart and soul. Is going to be killed. My husband was just being used. When they don't need him anymore, they're going to dispose of him. Johnny Joestar, Jarvo Zippily, the left arm, the next core spine, still ball run race, Joseph RMAT maps, 10 users. It's coming, man. She's gonna be important. She's thinking about Johnny and Jaro, yep. And she did read their lips. And her asking that is almost as like so that the president and everything don't know that she might have been able to read, and that puts her in danger as well. And yeah, yeah, like just that little illustration of, as I said, Lucy in the top where it's like a shadow, and I'm excited to because I always go and reread most of it in the black and white afterwards. um So I'm excited to see how this looks in the black and white, but just that illustration there of Lucy, where it's just shadow and her expression, there I could already feel exactly that she heard that, and like how she could feel hearing that just from that little presentation and the way he drew her there. So great stuff. Ah, the pigeons. Yeah, it has the pink. Why have you not found? Yeah. Of course I'm well aware. I know this building is government property. All I need you to do is to give my husband his lunch. He forgot to take it this morning. With the low hood. Hmm. You know my husband is right, Stephen. Still, please give it to him right away. It would be pointless to give it to him after lunch. What did she do? Ah, she sneaked in? Oh, brother. This is a risky game, man. Is that a knife? Yeah, I mean, let's say she's able to come out. They're gonna see that someone forced the door, so... Should be coming soon. There's evidence at Ringo. Oh, brother, of course they're coming here. What kind of information do you think it is? Well, there's something wrong. This door is open. When I checked the pigeon house this morning, I closed it. Did anyone else come here? Yeah. Did she close the door and now she's trying to just lock it up, bro? Okay, no, she's just... It's just the door of the pigeons. Yeah. She put the blanket over, bro. I mean, there's no way they find her, right? Like... It's too early. She's not gonna get caught this early. There's no way. Yeah, so he is taller. What the heck? Is that his 10? So is the pigeon here? And who is this? He's got the pattern on the pants. Is kind of a thing we've seen in JoJo's already. I feel like... I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Sports Max that adds a similar pattern on his clothes. Maybe not. I know his eyebrows look like this, but... Is this bugged or is it... Okay, it's just, I don't know. Maybe this was supposed to be a double spread, I don't know. And the pigeon can't make sound as well. I'm sorry. I don't see a pigeon missing carrying a message. It seems as if it hasn't arrived yet. What is this? Oh, it's the... Why is she taking out the message already? I mean, I guess... I don't know. Like, I would try to make no sound, you know what I mean? I mean, at least there's the rain, right? So the sound is a little bit quieter. What do you think? They say that there are pigeons that can fly 2,000 kilometers in one day. Even if it can fly that fast, our pigeon should have arrived this morning, and the information was important enough that Ringo would send it before he died. Something of that much urgency. What do you think it could be? I'm sorry, I myself have no idea. It can't be its location. Why do you keep saying sorry like this? The location point seems to be indicated within these numbers. Interesting. Mr. President, wait a moment. There's something wrong with the pigeon house. There's something amiss. Oh, brother. I'm sorry, I said that the pigeon hadn't arrived yet, but let me correct myself. There's one that has arrived. There's one more than there was this morning. It looks like Ringo sent 2 pigeons. One with the message attached to its foot, and the other one he didn't have time to... 2 pigeons. What do you mean? Why would one arrive and the other not arrive? This is getting odder and odder. This lock, there are signs that someone broke it and tried to fix it again. So what are you trying to say, Blackmore? That's his name, Blackmore? Is it that someone came to the rooftop and tried pried this door open? That door over there was also open. But I can't imagine who, for what reason, who would do something like this here in Kansas City. I mean, who would want that message? I'm sorry, Mr. President. It seems as if both pigeons have arrived. Their footprints um, are cooked. And this pigeon's wings are still damp. The pigeon arrived just a few moments ago. They're figuring everything out with all the little clues. And there's a feather. Okay. Are you sure about this? But I still don't understand. Are you saying that someone was just here, that they stole the pigeon with the message? Who would do such thing? Okay, a feather. He sees it, of course. And he comes. There's no way they don't check the blanket, right? Under the blanket. This is like a horror movie, and usually how it happens is he's about to open this, but someone is gonna distract him. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Mr. President, we have an urgent thing," blah blah blah. Ah, so she let the pigeon go, I guess. So that's the distraction, but it's cool that it was Lucy actually. It's the pigeon with the message. What are you doing? Catch it immediately, Blackmore. Okay, what's his 10? Yes, I'm sorry. I'll go after it right away. Oh. Is he stepping on the freaking water drops? Oh. Willy Wonka over here, bruh. He's got the... Okay, the umbrella. Oh. Interesting color pattern on the stand. Yeah, he's just like walking on water, basically. Now he looks and she left. Drip, drip. It looks like the water is like going through him almost. That's a really nice shot there though. Very cool perspective and everything. With the mask. That's pretty dope. Yeah, it is kind of going... What? No, there's blood. Bro, what? Okay, this is another very weird and complicated stand, huh? Like, what the hell is happening? So first of all, you can walk on water, can walk on the water drops. He has an umbrella for some reason. The mask on his face and it goes off. The blood is dripping. Like the water is going through it. It's melting and now the mask is almost going on. It bites the pigeon. It's really cool. I really like the old thing though. With the water, him just flying, walking on it with his umbrella and everything. What? I mean, it kind of feels similar to Otpen's, or like where his face literally just comes off and he's able to kind of use it from a distance. Like the water drops, it kind of melts his face, turns it into blood that solidifies on the thing, and we see the mask kind of... Yeah, I don't know. It's empty. Mr. President, there's no message inside the capsule. I'm sorry, it's empty. It's the cap, yep. This person already knew about Ringo's pigeon and the existence of the message. Interesting how the eyes are drawn exactly like Lucy when she saw the. Not when she saw, but when she was lip reading almost. And she kind of understood what they were saying. So there's an interesting parallel there. I mean, yeah. This floor, check this. No one's come downstairs yet. Oh, brother. And now she's crying. Yeah, it's interesting how, like, I mean, they look similar. Valentine and Lucy, like, again, blonde hair, and it could mean nothing. I'm just throwing stuff out there. But yeah, like, the pink. Valentine is more purplish, but the eyes are similar, exactly drawn the same. Like, I don't know. And to me, it could be just, like, again, what we've seen with Jaro and Johnny with the eyes, but here it looks different. It's not like fire, like a fire. Close this building down. Yep. Find the intruder. Raindrops. I repeat. Raise security level to maximum. Let anyone leave this building. We're gonna be left on a cliffhanger, aren't we? I mean, Stefan is gonna need to clutch up here. I don't know. The owls are unusually loud today. What's going on? What's all this noise? Nice shot there. I really like the mask and the outfit. The consent of Ringo. It was unmistakably the location of the next card part. What's going on? There's an invisible enemy besides Jaro, Zeppelin, John, and Joestar inside this building. People said invisible. Yeah, about that, not really. It's just a girl, you know. Yeah, I feel like Steven is gonna need to clutch up here. We're ending. Nice. I'm happy because I wanted more stuff with Lucy and Stefan, and yeah, just mostly those two. I wanted more content on them. We got a little bit of Sandman, not much, but yeah, this was more focused on Valentine and everything, so that was great. I'm sure she'll be fine. She just started to get some focus. Yeah, I feel like she'll be fine. I feel like she has a bigger role to play with Gyro and Johnny. I don't see her getting arrested. Because if she gets arrested here, I mean, I guess she could just get. Like, they're gonna ask questions why you did that, and maybe she'll be able to save herself or something. But there might be some drawbacks on what she did here. But again, this is the president and everything, so the consequences, you know. Yeah, we'll see. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure that she gets caught here. But at the same time, other than Stefan, I don't know if she gets out of this. So we have Blackmore. That's a pretty cool name. I like it. And obviously he's kind of all black, you know, bluish. Yeah, he has a pretty cool design. And his ability is pretty dope as well. The all first showing of it with the raindrop and utilizing the environment like this, right, with the storm is really cool, man. With the umbrella as he's flying in the air, the mask, everything. The old getup is really dope. We got a little bit more about Valentine. I guess it was his thoughts on Stefan and how he was, like he's different than the others, but yeah, we didn't get too much on this character. I still can't figure him out fully. Again, other than he's taller, right? Like, I'm not tripping, he looks taller. I think. So what's that about? It hasn't been addressed. So again, is it part of his stand? Does the art, the corpse part of the art that he has, is that affecting him in some way? Well, I guess Hot Pants is a girl, a trans. I don't know what's happening there. But Johnny got a shock there. But yeah, other than that, pretty good chapter, good setup for whatever is going to happen there with Lucy. So that's about that for the chapter. I did want to talk about just things that are happening. So in terms of uploads, like this, I think this should be coming out on Tuesday. So obviously not as many uploads as I would want to. I would want to go faster on this and just have a more consistent pace than dropping like this, but things have just been rough, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, most of you guys know at this point, right? Like, I had my head issues, my headaches, and all that still kind of happening, you know, working on it every single day, exercises. It's mostly related with my muscles, neck muscles and everything. And as you guys have probably seen, I mean, this video wasn't as bad, but the others where I'm playing with my eyes a lot, you know, my eyes, I barely can look at screens as much, which is another reason where I can't post as many videos I would want to. I've tried putting drops in my eyes a lot and, you know, kind of see if it was dry, because I did have an appointment to kind of look onto it, and they were like, yeah, your eyes are dry, put the drops in for a decent amount of time. Didn't really fix it. So yeah, all those things I can't record as much, and just the past few months a lot of things to deal with, so literally had to call the ambulance for the first time in my life in the last few days. So yeah, it's been pretty a lot of happening. So that's kind of the big thing on why this isn't consistent. I would want to do other things than JoJo's as well, because I'm just doing Still Ball Run for the past few months, and I know a lot of people don't read JoJo's or don't want to get spoiled because they're waiting for the animes, or I have a lot of subscribers that, you know, are again don't watch JoJo's. So I know I do want to do some other content anime for them as well. I do plan on doing that in June probably. I don't think it'll be this month, but maybe in June I'll start try to do something else than JoJo's. But at the same time, I do want to be able to do Still Ball Run consistently, because if I start something else, then I'm gonna be posting barely one episode or one chapter a week. So I don't want to do that. That would be way too long for you guys. I know it can be painful to wait weeks just for one chapter. So we'll see how that goes. Just to say, hopefully you guys are taking care of yourself. Be grateful for everything, because yeah, I've learned this in the past few years, man. Like, you don't know when you have it good. Even sometimes days feel kind of, you know, like shit. Really, you have bad days, but you get a few months later and you get just a much worse period of, you know, weeks, months, and you're like, man, that wasn't bad at all. So be grateful of everything. And as well, sometimes it's good to just, you know, just say, yeah, it freaking sucks, and, you know, it's not always a good thing to just be grateful about everything and just kind of dismiss things. Like, sometimes you gotta confront it and be like a realistic with it, and like, yeah, it sucks. So like, I am grateful, I'm happy that I can still post videos, right? Because even if it's not a lot, even if it's 30-40 minutes, if I can give you, some of you guys, a 30-40 minutes where you guys can just disconnect and not think about, you know, maybe things that sucks in your real life, I'm grateful that I can at least give you guys this, at least once a week, right? I hope I can do more, because it's really one of the big reasons why I love doing YouTube. It's literally to give that to people, the fact that I can do that for some people. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about here, but yeah, it was just kind of an update here. And take care of yourself. It's really important. Take care of your health, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. I don't even need to ask you guys to subscribe or like the video here. I just hope you have a good day, good week. See you on the next one. Alright, see ya.